The HVAC field is starving for young, eager techs. This is the most exciting and challenging field to be in. Come on a journey to find out what you really need to get started from a veteran and company owner who has trained many successful techs. Welcome to Ability Man's HVAC Tool Belt. All right. I am live on Instagram and making my podcast and a YouTube video. We're going to see how this goes. This is my first time. I have not rehearsed it at all. So, good morning. This is Ability Man's HVAC Tool Belt. And you can follow me on Instagram at Ability Air and Facebook at Ability Air. I have a YouTube channel, John Ability Man Dungan. So, we are doing a little unboxing. As you know, my podcast is geared towards helping people get into and be successful in the HVAC industry. So this falls in line with that. This is actually a product that I have not opened. I've never tried it. I've always wanted to get one of these things. And down here in Florida, we have issues with a lot of mold growing on coils, in particular on mini splits. I love mini splits, but they tend to grow a lot of mold down here. So I've been looking for solutions on that because it's very tedious, and the methods I've been using to clean the coils, actually it's not even the coils that get dirty, it's the blower wheel that gets dirty. So I have a really great coil cleaner that I like to use. It's Viper products. So Viper is the coil cleaning company. I'm not endorsed by them. They don't pay me for their marketing or anything. Although Viper, reach out. I'm a fanboy. It really blasts the mold or whatever it eats away. It actually doesn't have an odor. So for my clients, it's really desirable. Also, it just continues to work after I leave. So even if I don't rinse it all off, which is what I typically like to do, is leave it on a little bit in order to continue to eat away at the slime and the mold. Anyway, I've been looking for an effective way to blast it, and I've been putting off buying one of these types of products. And what it is a battery-powered pressure washer, essentially. It's not high pressure. This one is called, well, literally, I have not opened this thing up. So I have no idea what I'm getting into. It's called Jet Gun. This one was more on the economical side for price. I've been looking at one, it's like an orange one. I've been looking at it for literally years, thinking, what can I use this thing for? My condensers are normally on the ground, or water's accessible. I don't do a lot of commercial stuff. If anybody's been following my podcast, you know I mainly do residential. Anyway, this product I feel will be great for mini splits, particularly because I don't want to be lugging a hose around inside of a customer's house. Plus, that's a lot of water and not a whole lot of pressure for what you get. I have located, I might do another podcast or video that shows the thing that I got, but it fits around the head of the mini split, and it's basically like a really glorified trash bag. It's way nicer than that. I'm not doing it justice. Anyway, it has like a drain out the bottom. It shields it on the sides, so I can really get a little bit of pressure in there, and it'll wash all the stuff into this little tube that I can then either run outside or into a bucket or whatever. And I used that product. It was really nice, but I needed a little bit more pressure, so I finally decided to pull the trigger on this. And again, this is called Jet Gun. And after researching a bunch of different products, I decided I'd settle on this. I think I paid between $300 and $400 for it. The orange one that I've been looking at for years is like $700. So when I saw this and heard the price, I said, yep, order it. Let's do it. So here we go. And if you're watching, shout out to Tammy. Thanks for selling me the product. I know you said you had a couple people who were interested who wanted to know how it worked. So this is the first step. And And I have a couple mini split heads here at my house. I think I'm going to go ahead and clean, so I'll try and get that on video. So let me see here. Let's look at this box. Now, one of the things I liked is it has 3 bags, and you can put water in the bag, or you can put a cleaning solution like a concentrate. And I haven't tried it yet, but Viper sells some concentrate packets. So that's going to be cool. I'm going to get some of those. I have now a local distributor who loves Viper products. Not a lot of people carry them here. So we're going to see if we can get that. Oh, man. My live video ended. I don't know why. Okay. I'm live again. I said I had poor connection, which is interesting because I have a Wi-Fi point right here. And it looks fine. Excuse me, I'm going to take a drink. Now, I'm not going to cut and edit this video. I actually don't cut and edit my podcast too much. I like to keep most of the raw content. So, okay, so... Oh, let me jump back here. I wanted to go over this box. Okay. My video keeps going in and out on my Instagram, so I apologize for the delays. It has a little nozzle. It looks like a hose, regular hose nozzle. And then the 3 bags. And then it has pictures here on what you can use it for. Some coils on a miniature cooling tower. And there's the A bag. This is a type of bag. And then there's a whole nother thing that somebody's using with PVC supports. Different ideas. All right, I'm going to pause for a second, see if Instagram can get it together. There we go. If anybody's still there, say hi. All right, so here we go. This is the nozzle I have here. Oh, that looks ergonomic. No, actually, it looks really nice. I like it. It looks like it has the trigger here. There's where the hose hooks up. There's probably your spray width. That looks good. So far, I like it. We'll see if it can get in the tight spaces. I don't know. There is bag number 1. And these are like squarish bags. I'm not going to unfold all of them, but I'll unfold a couple here. And then it has a nice wide mouth on the... There we go. Sure, if you fill it up, it'll just open up easier. It's nice plastic. It's nice durable stuff. Kind of like the same stuff that you would make a waterbed out of, which if anybody's had a waterbed, you know how durable those things are. But I wouldn't put it on a rusty screw, that's for sure. Here's your little charger, the battery. Here we go. Little outlet. And there are the 2 more bags. Okay, so this is cool. So it looks like the connection is right there. So you just hit the button, thing slides out, boom. And it's supposed to yep, see, it has a little check valve. So it's not going to open unless you actually put a bag in here. So you can switch out on the fly. And then you put that sucker in there, and then you close it up. Here's the hose. There we go. And that hose is probably about, if anybody can see this, but let's say it's about 8 or 9 feet. I would not say 10 feet, but maybe. And then it has some extra O-rings. I think this is going to be for, I don't know, I'll figure it out. And then it has little extra fittings. I don't know why, but that goes on this hose right here, this extra fitting. It goes right here, you see? So they give you like a couple extra fittings because you don't need those in order to attach to that. That's where the connection is. So I'm just going to take these extra ones and put them in this O-ring here. Just had to make sure I'm still recording. All right, so 1, 2. Or am I missing that? Should be a third bag somewhere. Okay, I'm losing my mind. Okay, here it is. Boom. Third bag. Okay, cool. So here's a little charging port and the on and off. Ooh, it actually has a little bit of a charge. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this in. There we go. And then here's our nozzle. It's a quick disconnect, so that's nice. I'm gonna get a little water in here, see what the spray's like. There we go. Didn't take too long. Filled it up. Nice rusty water. Sorry, Instagram. Been I don't know why this thing has like the reception's poor, I guess. Anyway, so I got my bag filled. You didn't miss anything. This thing has a little bit of a charge on it. It has, okay, so it has off, 0, and then it has 1 line and then 2 lines. So this is probably like low, and that's high. Why is this? Looks like it works on the 2 line one. Nothing yet. It sounds like it's working. That's plugged in. All right. This is going to make for like really bad video and podcast. I apologize. But I really wanted to do the live Instagram and it just keeps cutting out. So maybe I'll just start focusing more on just the video and the podcast. So if it goes out again, Instagram, I'm sorry, but check out my podcast, Ability Man's HVAC Tool Belt, or check out the YouTube video. I'll be posting both. So here we go. We're going to continue. I've turned this on. Nothing's coming out. So I don't know what's going on here. Charging port. Everything else fails. Read the instructions, right? Okay, no lie. There's no instructions. So that's a problem. There's a bag here. Looked like maybe there were some instructions in here, but they're not there. Let's see, we have that. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Okay. I'm not too happy about that. There's no instructions, and there's nothing coming out of this hose. I turned it on. It sounds like it's working. Well, this is a big fail. What a bummer. Seemed like it was a nice product. Well, I think I'm going to pause everything and see if I can't get it to work. Well, now Instagram's working and I got people. All right, so we're going to keep on. For those of you just joining, this is a review of a product I just bought. I've never used it. I literally unboxed it just now. And I'm just assembling it and trying to get it to go. And I can hear it running. It's a pressure washer. Not like high pressure, like 80 psi. And I got nothing. Nothing here. So see if I can fix their product right out of the box. Huh. It's wow, this is gonna be really boring for the podcast audience. I apologize. Just trying to dismantle this thing a little bit and see what's going on here. It's got like a foam thing that holds everything together in the bottom, and then it all zips together. Doesn't look like maybe the bag is releasing stuff into there, maybe. Uh-oh. This thing's leaking. No water is flowing into the machine. Well, this turned from a review of the product to a diagnose the product. So, I don't know what's going on. It looks like maybe the valve in here is not releasing. Jeez. That's weird. Maybe that's why they gave me these little extra doohickeys. That one works fine. I'm gonna burn this thing up. Well, I'm gonna say fail. Unless there's something major that I'm missing here, I'm gonna have to take this back because it is a POS. Anyway, I really am on the hunt for a good one. I did see somebody had used this product. It was HVAC Know-It-All. And I like that guy. He's pretty cool. Shout out if you're checking in. But he does some really cool stuff, and he reviews products. I just wanted this to be... I have a specific use that I'm using this for. It's different than commercial. It's going to be a residential thing for mini splits primarily. So this might not be my product unless I can figure this out. It's not too long of a podcast and video today. But I'm going to say fail to the jet gun. Even though the price is right, it's POS. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Again, check me out on Instagram at AbilityAir, at AbilityAir on Facebook, and I have the YouTube channel John AbilityMan Dungan. And this podcast is Ability Man's HVAC tool belt. So, have a good one. And for YouTube, like, share, and subscribe, please. All right, so here's the deal. I figured this power washer out, thank God. I really didn't want this thing to be a bunk product. Since there's no instructions, I have to figure this thing out. And it sounded like the pump was working. So I decided to do what I could to purge water through it, and it didn't easily take up the water because there's air in the line. If there's air in the line, how's it gonna pump anything? So I actually had to take this thing and suck on the end of it to get water to go through. I swear to God, this thing works great. It shuts off when it doesn't need to be running. It's like, you hear that? I mean, that's pretty good. This bag is full. Well, it was probably about 3/4 full. It gets rid of this water pretty quick. Sorry, I have a really dirty bucket here, but I'm pretty happy. I think this thing's going to do the trick. It's again, it's just to rinse off the coil after I've put the coil cleaner on. I'm not going to say the volume control is all that great. I'd like to be able to meter it so I'm not using so much pressure. I mean, it's a little bit, I guess it works pretty good. The thing sounds like it's going to die, but that's only because I don't think, well, let's see here. Here's one. Yeah, one is nothing. I don't know why they even have that as a select. I don't know why they have it as a selection there. Again, no instructions. So, after I purge the hose, the thing works good. And it looks like it's pretty decent quality. It has this pad in the bottom. It has a shoulder strap, the little pad. I don't know, we'll see. It looks pretty comfortable. It doesn't look uncomfortable to carry around. You can only put one, like if you fill up one container of water, you can only fit one in there. So I don't really know why they gave you 3 containers. I mean, I guess you have the handle here, so you can fill up 3 and carry this thing over your shoulder, and then 2 with your hands maybe. That wouldn't really work for ladders if you're like a commercial guy. If you're on the ground, you usually have water pretty available, so I wouldn't really have a need for this unless I'm inside. So, I don't know, capacity, I'm happy with the capacity. I think this container will be enough. Again, I'm going to clean a coil with it and see how that goes, but this was just the unboxing video and I wanted to see it work, plug it in, put it all together, see what was included. Instructions are not included for the 5th time, but I think this thing will work for what I need it to, and the price point was a lot better than $700, which is pretty much what I've seen that orange one for everywhere I've looked. So I'm excited to try it. That is it. I'm signing off. Again, Ability Man's HVAC tool belt, and you can get a hold of me on Instagram at Ability Air, and Facebook at Ability Air, and YouTube John Ability Man Dungan. Have a happy Sunday.